Hitman Freelancer is the ultimate Hitman experience. So Hitman 3 recently got an update which combined Hitman 1, Hitman 2 and Hitman 3 together called Hitman World of Assassination. First off, that's really cool. It's an absolute bargain. Now you should buy Hitman 3. End of. I made a review about a year ago. Go check it out. But I got an email from IO Interactive and they said, hey, Hitman Freelancer just released, you want to play it, you want to try it out, and they offered a review code. And I'm really glad I did, because I didn't plan on returning to Hitman at all. But my god, this freelancer mode, it's genius. I never thought roguelite would ever hit Hitman, it just never crossed my mind, but it's genius. It's just the perfect mode for a Hitman game. So what is a roguelike if you don't know? So basically, you start off with pretty much nothing in the game, and you go in these missions and you fail. You have to complete them. You don't have to fail, but you're more than likely gonna fail. So over time, you gain different weapons, different locations, as well as get to explore a bunch of different maps, and the maps are combined of different missions from the previous games. So you learn the maps, you assassinate targets, and then you come back. Ideally alive. But the whole idea is you keep failing in order to succeed, and it makes this really cool gameplay loop that lasts ages. It lasts hours. And I want to point out, this is a free update. This is free. You don't have to pay for this edition. So let's talk about it. So I think the best way to start this is that it's not going to be for everyone. If you don't like failing at games, if it frustrates you, if you start hitting your monitors, smashing your desk, a bit like me to be honest, it's not going to be for you, but I found it quite enjoyable. Now the key to the gameplay loop is being able to fail and learning from your mistakes. So when you boot it up, there's a bunch of different campaigns you can pick. And the idea is to get through all the campaigns without failing, really. Of course, this isn't going to be possible at the start because you're going to have no equipment, you're going to struggle, it's going to be a pain in the ass. It's going to be frustrating, you may quit, but I recommend not doing that. And each of these campaigns are generated completely at random, so you're going to have a completely different experience from everyone else. And the fun really comes from experimenting, you get to mess around, you can do challenges like pistol kills or axe kills or poison kills, etc. And the idea is to become this perfect assassin. Now it's not a perfect game mode, okay? It's really enjoyable. I think it's the best thing Hitman's done since Hitman 1 that released in 2016, I think. And it's far better than Hitman Absolution, although I do like Hitman Absolution, okay? I think that it gets a lot of hate. I don't think it deserves all the hate. It's not a great game, it's good. Anyway, point is, this is the best experience you're going to get for a Hitman. But this is the traditional Hitman gameplay, okay? It doesn't bring anything particularly new to the table except for this game mode. So I could go on and on and on about it, but I've made a review for Hitman 3 about a year ago, so you can check that one out if you want full in-depth gameplay reviews or whatever. But, I just wanted to talk about this game mode because I thought it was really cool. So along with the campaigns, you get different challenges, and these are completely given to you at random, and you can choose free every time you start a mission. And these challenges add another layer to the gameplay because everything you do is about earning mercers, and mercers is where you can unlock the snipers, the shotguns, the powerful weapons to really spice up. And these challenges are a little bit tedious, I can't lie. There's some time-based challenges, which, already is a pain in the ass in itself. But really what you want to do is try and complete the campaigns as much as possible when you first start, try and just not really bothering with being stealthy or whatever, and getting as many mercers as you can. And as you get more mercers, you unlock more weapons, which gives you an opportunity to do these challenges and get it done quicker. So it adds another gameplay loop, and you're going to easily get, I reckon, 15 hours of this before you get really bored. You will get bored eventually because there's only so much a roguelike can do to keep you invested, because obviously you're doing the same thing over and over again, just with different weapons. But nothing really has changed when it comes to the gameplay, you know what I mean? The AI will still be the same, the map design is still the same, there's no story really to speak of, and all the bugs from, Hitman 3 are still gonna be there, except there's been an update. But at the end of the day, this is Hitman at its best, I think. But I'll give you the gist of it. So Hitman's all about stealth, really. I mean, you can go action-packed, but it kind of takes away from all the experimentation you can do. That's where the fun is, the experimentation. And you get access to different pistols, assault rifles, shotguns, poison, sedatives, gasoline cans if you really want them. And you've got a full variety of weapons. And as I said, the fun is experimenting. If you're going to go into this thinking it's just going to be another Hitman game where you can just go around shooting everyone, you're just not going to have as much fun. You may do. It depends on who you are and what you want to do in this game. But that's the beauty of it. You can choose what to do. And you're not limited by campaigns or specific missions like Absolution, where you have to go in a specific direction to take out this target or do it a specific way. There's none of that here. You can do it all yourself, all by yourself. You choose what happens, and that's why it's the ultimate Hitman experience. This is what Hitman should be from now on. I would totally take another Hitman game fully based on this roguelike system and expand it even further. More maps, more countries, more targets, etc. And the fact that this game mode is free I mean, I'm basically advertising at this point, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind advertising things that I think are good. The fact this game mode is free is pretty amazing, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure Prey released a DLC that has a very similar concept with roguelike. It's basically a roguelike game mode in Prey, and you did have to pay for that DLC, but here they just added it in for free along with Hitman 2 and Hitman 1. I can't believe that. That's like consumer friendly at the absolute max, you know what I mean? And this game mode really gets me really hyped for the IO Interactive's James Bond game that they're making that should be out in 2024, 2025, I think. So that's got me really excited, because if this is the message they want to send to consumers, bro, mate, you're the best company around, let me say. You should absolutely check this game out. If you have to buy it, buy Hitman Free and you get 2 extra games with it. That's an absolute steal in my opinion. Yes, they all play the same, but you get more maps, you get more targets, you get more game modes, you get everything. Along with this amazing roguelike mode that has just blown me away, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't want to spoil any of it. You go in and you just experience it yourself. That's all I have to say. Yeah, that's really it. It's a very short video. I think it's going to be like 4 minutes long, but I'm okay with that. We've got a Spider-Man 2 review coming out very soon, and I've got a GTA 4 review I'm working on right now. So stick around for that. Really appreciate it. And hey, maybe even subscribe if you're new here. Hello, welcome.